name is Elizabeth McVeigh, and today I'll be talking about an important part in American imperialism's history, talking about the effects of China, Puerto Rico, and of course, soon leading to the Mexican Revolution. Now, what was imperialism? Imperialism was when one country wanted to colonize other countries for trade, military advantages, and much more, such as resources. Now, today we'll be talking about China first. Now, what happened in China? Well, after its defeat from Japan in the late 19th century, many countries opened to Swiss influence, which allowed them to open trade in China as they wanted so they could get more resources and stuff like that. Now, America wanted a part of this as they contributed to the open door policy. Now, what the open door policy provided a law where America and other countries in the world were allowed to trade with China. Now, this law was neither rejected nor denied by Japan or the other countries such as Germany, France, and so much more. Okay, and then it led to the Boxer Rebellion. The Boxer Rebellion was when Boxers, or Chinese civilians, would go against its Western powers' army and stuff like that. This led to it becoming increasingly more difficult for Chinese civilians and such like that. Next, we'll turn our attention to Puerto Rico. Following the Spanish-American War, the Americans acquired Puerto Rico as a territory. This marked a significant shift in the island's government and its relationship with the U.S. The Foraker Act of the 1900s established a civilian government, but it also limited Puerto Ricans' political rights and ensured the ultimate authority rested with the U.S. Congress. The imposition of American rule was met with mixed reactions, while some Puerto Ricans welcomed the economic opportunities that just came with American investment. Others resisted the loss of autonomy and cultural identity. The Jones-Saffroth Act of 1917 granted U.S. citizenship to Puerto Ricans, yet the island remained subject to U.S. control, highlighting the complexities of American imperialism and its implications for local and government and identity. Okay. Finally, we must consider the Mexican Revolution, which began in 1910. This was a period of profound social and political upheaval in Mexico, driven by widespread discontent with the long-standing dictatorship of Porfirio Diaz. The revolution was characterized by a struggle for land reform, labor rights, and greater political representation. The United States, while initially supportive of Diaz due to his pro-American policies, found itself entangled in the conflict as various fractions emerged. American business had significant investments in Mexico, and the U.S. government often intervened to protect these interests. The most notable instance was the U.S. military intervention in 1914, when American forces occupied Veracruz in response to anti-American sentiments and the arrest of American sailors. This intervention not only exacerbated tensions between the two nations, but also fueled nationalist sentiments within Mexico, further complicating the revolutionary landscape. This is the conclusion of my presentation for American imperialism, showing how all three countries, China, Puerto Rico, and Mexico, all suffered from American imperialism, also continuing the Mexican Revolution. There are lots of laws that conceded in this American imperialistic act, which were also beneficial and non-beneficial for American imperialism.